Good morning and welcome back to another episode of Workout with a Trooper. My name is Jerry O'Malley. I'm the fitness coordinator here at the Massachusetts State Police Academy in New Braintree. This morning, joining us to my right, Trooper Michael Wilhite, and to my left, Trooper Scott LaPointe of the Health and Fitness Unit are going to help us through this workout. So a couple things I'd like to happen before starting is I want you to get permission from either mom or dad or your guardian at home. Make sure it's okay to work out. Secondly, that you have no medical conditions that would preclude you from fully participating. Having said that, before we start this workout, we're going to go ahead and start with a warm-up. So walking in place, hands out to your side, palms facing downward, fingers extended and joined, some arm circles forward. And the purpose of the warm-up, again, is to increase body temperature and get the blood circulating to all the muscles that are going to be involved in the workout that we'll be doing this morning. Okay, let's reverse direction, go backwards with those arm circles. Maintaining that walking in place. Good. From here, we're going to segue into high knees. High knees. So getting those knees up nice and high, basically running in place. Good. Circulating that blood to the extremities and increasing core temperature. The goal here. Now we're going to segue into side straddle hops, aka jumping jacks. Straddle stance, hands overhead, palms facing forward, fingers extended and joined. Okay, good. From here, we're going to go back into walking in place, hands out by your sides, palms facing downward, rotating those arms forward, shoulder rotations. Good. Good. Let's reverse direction with those shoulders. Rotating backwards now. Walking in place. Good. All right, let's segue into high knees. Getting those knees up nice and high. Running in place. Increasing core temperature. Circulating that blood to the extremities and to the muscles that are going to be required for this workout. Okay, and side straddle hops or jumping jacks. Palms facing forward, fingers extended and joined, stepping off to your left, and then back to the start position. Good. And 10 seconds. Three, two, one, time. All right, that concludes our warm-up. Let's get right into the workout. For today's workout, we have a Tabata style circuit where we work for 20 seconds and we rest for 10. We're going to apply that work-rest ratio to 4 different exercises, of which are front plank, flutter kick, lunge step, and mountain climber. So I'll have Trooper LaPointe demonstrate the points of performance on the front plank to start. So the front plank is a modified front lean and rest position or a push-up position. However, we're going to support our torso with our elbows directly under our shoulders. Our forearms can be out in front of those elbows. And we want mostly a straight line, shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. What we want to do is maintain that straight line without bowing our belly toward the floor or piking our hips up toward the ceiling. Try to maintain that position for 20 seconds. If you have difficulty maintaining this position for 20 seconds, you may go to your knees and fold your feet across each other in the back and hold that position for the rest of the time. The clock will sound, you'll rest for 10 seconds. The second exercise we'll demonstrate, Michael Wilhite will demonstrate, are the flutter kick, or is the flutter kick. You may start with your hands underneath your hips or off to the side. Feet will be 6 inches off the ground, and you're going to alternate left and right foot, one over the other. And you're going to maintain that for, again, 20 seconds. When the clock beeps, you will rest for 10. The third exercise will be lunge steps. lunge steps. You're gonna start with your feet at about hip width. You're gonna step out with your left foot, making sure that that knee doesn't track out over those toes. It can be in line with the toe, just don't want it in front of the toe. And then you're gonna step back to the start position and repeat the same movement, just with the right foot, dropping that left knee to the ground, back to the start position. The last exercise are mountain climbers. Mountain climbers. So we start with our hands underneath our shoulders, left knee in toward left elbow. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna trade places with the right knee to the right elbow, simultaneously kicking back that left foot. And we're gonna maintain that movement for 20 seconds. Once we complete all 4 exercises, that will be 1 round. We're gonna do 6 rounds of this Tabata workout for a total of 12. All right, we good to go? All right, let's get after it. On the clock. First exercise will be front plank. Front plank. Isometric position where you set up with your elbows underneath your shoulders. Straight line from shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go! So try and hold this position as straight as possible. If you have to surrender this position, you may go to your knees, fold your feet, one over the other behind you, and off the ground. That is a scale version of that workout. Okay, 10 seconds of rest. Next exercise will be the flutter kick on your back, hands by your side or underneath your hips. Keep those heels off the ground 6 inches, and you're gonna rotate left and right, one over the top. Continue that range of motion throughout the work period. Try to keep those heels off the ground. Good, way to work. 3, 2, 1. Okay, next exercise are lunge steps, lunge steps. Feet about hip width. Remember, step off with that left foot. Keep your hands on your hips, drop that right knee to the ground, and then back to the start position and repeat on the other side. Good. Maintain this range of motion throughout the work time. Three, 2, 1, time. All right, last exercise in the first round will be mountain climbers. Hands underneath your shoulders, left knee in toward left elbow, and we're just gonna rotate, kicking that left knee back, right knee in back toward that right elbow. Continue that range of motion throughout the 20 seconds. Way to work, stay with it, 10 seconds. Time. Okay, that completes round 1. We're going back to the front plank. We have 6 rounds of this. This is round 2, the beginning of round 2. Front plank. Elbows directly underneath your shoulders, straight line from shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. Feet may be together or up to 6 inches apart. Again, if you can't hold this position for the 20 seconds, you may go to your knees, fold your feet, one on top of the other, behind you, off the ground. Try not to look back at your toes, maintain a neutral spine position. Good. Next exercise are flutter kicks. Hands underneath your hips or by your side. Feet at least 6 inches off the ground. Maintain this range of motion throughout the work period. Try not to put your feet down at any time. Good, way to work, stay with it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Okay, lunge steps, lunge steps. Feet hip width apart, hands on your hips. At the buzzer, step off with that left foot, drop that right knee to the deck, and then back to the start position and repeat on the other side. Good. Try and maintain that knee behind those toes or in line with the toes. 2, 1, time. Good. Mountain climbers, mountain climbers. Hands underneath your shoulders, left knee in toward left elbow. So simultaneously, while you bring that right knee in, kick that left foot back. Good. Maintain this range of motion throughout the 20 seconds of work. 5 seconds, stay with it. 3, 2, 1, time, good. Okay, back to the top. Front plank, starting round 3. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Feet can be together or up to 6 inches apart. Try not, if you find yourself looking back at your toes, we don't want to be looking back at our toes, changing the position of our spine. So look slightly in front of you. 3, 2, 1, time. Okay, flutter kicks on your back. Hands by your side or underneath your hips. Feet at least 6 inches off the ground. Throughout the work time, try not to put those heels down. Way to work, stay with it. 5 seconds. Okay, lunge steps. Feet about hip width apart, hands on your hips. Stepping off with that left foot, dropping that right knee to the ground, back to the start position. Repeating on the other side. Good, stay with it. Three, 2, 1. Okay, mountain climbers. Hands underneath your shoulders, left knee in toward left elbow, right knee straight back. At the buzzer, we're gonna rotate feet, kicking that left foot back, bringing that right knee in behind our right elbow. Continue this range of motion throughout the work time. Good, halfway there, stay with it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Okay, back to the top of the order. Round 4, front plank. Elbows positioned underneath your shoulders. At the buzzer, both feet back, either together or up to 6 inches apart. Maintain a natural or neutral spine position. If you find yourself looking back at your toes, go ahead and fix that. You just want to look slightly in front of you. 10 seconds. Way to work. If you can't maintain this position, you can go to your knees. Keep your feet off the ground. Good. Okay, flutter kicks on your back. Hands by your side or underneath your hips. Keep both feet off the ground at 6 inches. Rotate one foot on top of the other. Keep that range of motion throughout the work time. Try not to put your feet down. Good, stay with it. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, lunge steps again, hands on hips. Feet hip width apart, step off with that left foot at the buzzer. Drop that right knee down to the ground, repeat on the other side, and then back to the start position. Way to work. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, mountain climbers, hand underneath your shoulders. Left knee in toward left elbow. At the buzzer, you're gonna kick that left foot back, bringing that right knee in behind that right elbow. Maintain that range of motion throughout the work time. Stay with it. 10 seconds. Nice job. All right, back to the top of the order, round 5. Round 5, front plank. Elbows underneath your shoulders, straight line, shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles, feet together up to 6 inches apart. If you can't maintain this for 20 seconds, you can go to your knees, keep both feet off the ground toward your back. You may fold them or cross them behind you. 3, 2, 1. Okay, flutter kicks on your back. Hands underneath your hips or off to the side. At the buzzer, both feet off the ground at least 6 inches. Good. Maintain this range of motion throughout the work time. Try not to put your feet down. Good, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lunge steps, hands on hips, feet shoulder, hip width apart, stepping off with that left foot, dropping that right knee to the ground, back to the start position, repeating on the other side. Good, stay with it. You go at your own pace at home, try to get as many reps as you can during the work time. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Mountain climbers, mountain climbers. Hands underneath your shoulders, left knee in toward left elbow. While you're bringing that right knee in toward your right elbow, you're kicking that left foot back, repeating on the other side. Good, stay with it at home. Here you go, stay with it. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, round 6, last round. Back to the top of the order with front plank. Elbows underneath your shoulders. At the buzzer, kick both feet back together or up to 6 inches apart. Maintain a nice straight line from your shoulders all the way down to your ankles. Try to avoid putting that belly down toward the floor or putting those hips up toward the ceiling. If you must, you may go to your knees, fold your feet behind you, and keep them off the ground. Good. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Okay, flutter kicks on your back. Hands underneath your hips or off to the side. 6 inches off the ground, maintaining this range of motion throughout the work time. Try to keep your feet off the ground. You have 13 seconds to go. Way to work. 3, 2, 1. Okay, lunge steps on your feet. Feet hip width apart, hands on your hips. Stepping off with that left foot, dropping that right knee to the ground. Back to the start position, repeating on the other side. There you go, maintain this range of motion throughout the work period. Good, way to work, stay with it at home. Three, 2, 1, time. All right, here we go, last exercise, mountain climbers. Mountain climbers, stay with it. Hands underneath your shoulders. Left knee in toward left elbow. While you kick that left foot back, simultaneously bring that right knee in toward that right elbow and repeat. Maintain this range of motion throughout the work time. Stay with it at home, way to work. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, great job. That concludes this Tabata workout for a total of 12 minutes. Hopefully you got a good workout at home, and we hope to see you on the next episode of Workout with a Trooper. Thanks again for joining us today for this episode of Workout with a Trooper. We hope to see you again in the future. Remember, stay active, stay fit, and stay healthy.